It's the Caleb Lee MTGO Show.
This is a really unexciting pack. I almost want to grab LED. I guess Warp would have been fine. If you're Lion's Eye Diamonding, you're probably trying to brain freeze people. Maybe I'll take Misty here. I like Bill a lot. I don't know if I third pick him here over Chromox. I like Chromox a lot too. We do have a fetch for him. The Feeder League is exactly a qualifier. It's a qualifier for a qualifier for a qualifier. It is a triple satellite. Well, that's some kind of a deck here. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be a salty Billy. I want to be a cool Caleb. It has to be a beautiful Nadu start. How miserable is Augur Bottom? How fucking miserable is that card? Could take a Razor Verge Thicket. On Earth is the name of the last song that was playing. Samael, S-A-M-A-E-L is the name of the band. 1 year after that wavelength. My 365 was 2016 to 2017. Actually coming up on my my 10-year streaming anniversary pretty soon. I think it's in like October. I'm gonna take this Jace. It was like a little late for a Jace, right? If you take the Wayfinder, you're like fishing for Gaia's Cradle, I guess. There's better ways to find a cradle. More direct ways. Congrats on 10. Oh, it's not there yet. A couple more months. Ooh. I haven't got this Daze Hung. Get a little bit of free interaction here. Celebrate with shots for subscribers. No. That's against TOS. Blue's feeling particularly open. Wouldn't be weird to end up as the Nadu deck that we were thinking. Maybe we can get like a Hull Breacher, Narset stuff for the Spiral. Who knows? Spiral and Guy's Cradle is a particular kind of fun too. But yeah, really late Spiral, right? Yeah, Walk would be sick. Spiral shuffles it back in. Jace flashes it back. Walk's always sick, right? Elvish Reclaimer's good with the landfall, but we're gonna get the Ketria Triome. Now both my fetches can grab a blue source. Commercial District here for the Minsk Splash. Yeah, I'm a Tidebinder fan. I think there's a good chance we can wheel the Hedge Maze. I'm going to take this Brain Freeze. Probably also wheels, but... I'm not going to play Yawgmoth's Will here. But I would play Breach. Got these nice red duels and everything. I'll take another draw 7, I guess. It's a little nervous just like stacking draw 7s when we don't have any payoffs for them. You can like run into your opponent's payoffs too, right? Their Hull Breachers or what have you. And just get real hosed out. Their Orcs. Pest Infestation's really good. I think if a Nadu gets opened, it's gonna like end up in our deck though. So I'm just gonna take this Greaves. Well, there's the Breach. The draw 7s can always put the Breach combo together too, maybe. DR seems really good with Underworld Breach. There's also a Yavimaya here. Yeah, this has got the DR seam. 4-0 is the max you can do. It's a league. You're trying to 4-0 to get invites for 64's Yellow Bandana. Beauty of a mystical tutor.com. That red and 6 would be awesome too with our double fetches. Feels like the mystical tutor is more important. Ooh, Malevolent Rumble's really good. Could help us find that breach. I wonder if that's better than Tamiyo. Fast Spawn would be very sick here, yeah. Fast Spawn and Nadu are the two cards. The two non-power cards. And there's like Hull Reacher and Narset and stuff too. Oh. That gets so fucking stiff. I wouldn't play Leopold here regardless. Stretching the mana base just a little too far. Orcs? Orcs would be closer. Orcs are much better. Yeah, I guess Frantic Search is a breach card, Yeah, if you have Frantic Search and DRC and Underworld Breach, you just go through your deck, right? I would not play Thassa's Oracle in this deck. I'm not upset by it not wheeling. Well, there's no Moxen. There's no Fast Spawn, but Narset is good. The biggest whiff that I was upset about last pack was the blue-green Surveil land not coming back. So far away from an Academy deck. I guess I'm just playing this Otter. Yeah, an untapped blue-green duel would have been sick. Tropical Island or whatever. For the fetches to grab. I don't think there's anything for this cat to do. I'm just going to grab the Waterlogged Grove. Hey, Breeding Pool, nice. Is that more important than Tamiyo here? Tamiyo's pretty fucking good. You're surprised Besiju isn't over the Otter? I mean, you're probably overvaluing Besiju. I don't know what to tell you. It's like fine. No, the deck needs Breeding Pool. Tamiyo's very powerful. Nissa's like... Nissa's very good with Bill. It's also very good with a bunch of like ramp and stuff. We're not doing that. It's not that deck. Duelist to the Mind now. That one plays pretty well with our draw 7s. I want the Flame Slash. Like any removal at all, right? I took Otter over Brainstorm because I wanted to spite you specifically. I knew you would take a front. Brainstorm's okay. You need like a bunch of shuffle effects and stuff. We've got like 2 fetches and a rumble. It would have been fine here. I guess more comes into play. More fucking comes into play. Tap lands. Well, Spellseeker is juicy. A lot of ways to tutor that Brain Freeze. No way to tutor for the Breach. Also didn't get a Nadu, The 4-0s can be split up. QD threat. See my long stretch of losses today. Hey, Stillman, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 52 months. It's more converting the, doing the 9-0 after you get a 4-0, right? Tree Mage finds LED. We have, like, nothing else for Tree Mage to do, but maybe that's enough. Yeah, without Nadu, I don't want to play these Greaves. Alright, which fucking medium ass card will chat give me less shit for grabbing? The Lava Spur Boots is a little tempting, just so the Tree Mage has something else to grab. Besides the LED. Oh, I grabbed a Peatland. Whatever. Yeah, you're fine, Harrison. I was setting you up for it. Yeah, we're kind of in on the combo with Breach, and we don't really have ways to tutor for the Breach. We just have to hope we draw it when we draw a bunch of cards. So weird to have Escape at the top of the curve. I guess Malevolent Rumble helps us find it, Tidebinder might be a little too utility for the rest of the deck. Be last cut here. This would be 10 green, 1, 2, 8 red, 10 blue. Look pretty good, right? 10, 10, 8. I've seen worse fours. I don't know. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, I'm a Fist. Thanks for the 27 months. Subs always help me keep the lights on. How often do you open power on average? I'm sure someone could rough that math out. Possible I'm just supposed to twist here. Go to fetch Triumph. I was really hoping to find something to do. If I could have like had a play on turn 2 and then turn 3 twister. Hey Seymour, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 27 months. I've been bolted. Jesus Christ. Well, I don't think I'm going to play the Sentinel this turn. If we find Brain Freeze and Breach off this, we can still win, right? Hold on, the Storm counts 3? They have 27 cards in their library. Yeah, we're like nowhere close, right? We could like Brainstorm, LED, Spellseeker, Brain Freeze. But it's still only milling 21, right? And they have 27 cards in their library. So, I think we're supposed to Narset. Or no, that doesn't work. I need the LED. Yeah, we'll grab the LED. We'll see if Brainstorm gets me there. Narset could find Breach, but I wouldn't be able to play the Breach, right? I'd only have 1 mana. Do I crack LED in response? I feel like I don't. Well, yeah, I could find a draw 7. So I'm gonna hold priority, Brainstorm, and then crack LED for I don't know, blue or red are both fine. I didn't get there. I didn't win. But yeah, the Time Twister had been shuffled back in from the Time Spiral. Wake me up a little bit, hum. I think I'm into this way to green source, but we super don't, The Rumble filling the graveyard for the breach is kind of sick. Because milling Brain Freeze is just as good as finding it. And then we can find LED off of this, or we could find Trinket Mage to find LED off of this. Hell yeah, West. I think we have a turn 4 kill here. Got me. You know what would be a funny answer to an Eldrazi shuffle? Tidebinder. If someone had exactly one Eldrazi in their deck. Yeah, like, yeah, Underworld Breach, it's one of those cards where it's like either going to be nuts or unplayable based on something like that, right? Once you combo with it a few times, Amethyst. Once you Underworld Breach yourself a few times, it becomes pretty easy to spot. Or easier, I should say. No. The days would have been so sick there. Oh, I think we're just there already, Coffee Man. We'll see what the opponent does. Yeah, they don't have any like 0-mana interaction. We just have a win here. With Underworld Breach, the Frantic Search just goes through the whole deck. With Underworld Breach plus DRC. Yeah, we can just go through the whole deck until we find the LED. We could even like play the Trinket Mage to go find the LED. That's probably what they conceded to. But we can actually just like loop this until Brain Freeze is lethal if we really need to. Cool. What was pack 1 this draft? LED, actually. And then it looked like we weren't going to do it, and then we went back into it when the breach and such showed up. Do this, I guess. Alright, I want my days back. Yeah, Black Rose. But the next round is winning a 64 person, so ideally I would have more than one invite per week. Ideally. Oh, very cool workshops. The feeder leagues advance to the 64 persons, which are scheduled. And then the 64 persons advance to the final draft in on Saturdays. There's 8 64 persons, and then when the winner of that draft pod goes to Vegas. Thanks, Black Rose. Yeah, trying to win like having a single bullet. It's pretty brutal. Hoping to fade a reanimate on that grief here, we get a surveil land off of this. Hope to have been a brain freeze or something. No, god damn it. Opponent not giving my Moldify much room here. Alright, well now we're gonna get a surveil land, but now we're looking for a draw 7. Pretty far away from that, I think. I might actually play this out because of Narset. Not a particularly useful card here. With a breach gun. We were like oddly close to putting it together though, if they hadn't had one more grief trigger. If they'd had just like any other threat there. Then we might have had a win here. Our only way of getting the Underworld Breach back is with a draw 7, so there's really no reason to fire off the Brain Freeze. I could do it for like info on their deck, I guess. You're welcome, Dark Poet. Yeah, we started out 7-0 on the day, and then things got tougher. Well, there's maybe a reason, Echo is now one of the draw 7s now. We got Twister and Spiral. Do we puke yet? Oh, all kinds of times. A better question is, have I stopped puking? I mean, at a certain point, you start running low on brain juice. Not getting like super good sleep the last few days, certainly not helping. There's a good reason I usually cut out a stream. Around like 7 hours. There's usually diminishing returns. Probably gonna get my hand shredded again here. Having fun. There was some fun had today, for sure. And some really good decks along the way as well. I think there were like a couple iffy keeps in there, but overall, a lot of good Magic, I think. I don't know. Maybe my viewers would be a better judge than myself. You had fun watching? Hell yeah. What was the counter they played against me earlier? No more lies. Hell yeah, Tyler Edders. That's the real important thing. Folks are enjoying the stream. It can be hard to keep that perspective if you ever have a losing streak as a streamer. But you gotta take the good with the bad, huh? I almost grabbed that endurance. This deck really could use a Nadu, huh? Would have been nice to have a backup WinCon draw engine thing. Yeah, I wasn't so sure if I should be cracking the LED in response to my draw 7 when I did. But then I played a No More Lies anyway, so I'd have had to regardless. One benefit of holding on to the LED is that in your next hand it could be a combo piece, right? It could actually combo with Breach. We've had a lot of these hands, right? Where we just like have one basic. This feels an awful lot like the hand I just lost with. Hey, Mr. Fluff and Stuff thinks it's $6.66. I think win or lose, this is a smart one to end on, folks. I think it's a good time to let my brain get some sleep, get some rest before tomorrow. The nice thing is, tomorrow, like so I have to get up super fucking early tomorrow, right? But the nice thing is, those paper tournaments, it feels like they take a little less out of you. Nice. Successfully bricked the duress. Hey, thanks, Red. All right. Mr. Fluff and Stuff wants to hear some Aces High. Hell yeah. The rough thing about casting the Rumble here feeds the Deathrite Shaman, right? Should I just cast this Tide Binding? Start beating down. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Genghis Alex. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for 86 months. More cube. No, I don't know what you're talking about, Knight. I was kind of surprised I didn't drain EOT. Well, that's scary. I knew about this one, right? They remanded it. Boarded that Tidebinder in, too. I wonder if Larcenist is better than this Escape to the Wilds. There's been a few spots where there's like a 5-minute draw 5 would be sweet. I guess I'll leave it like this. That's kind of what I meant. So like earlier this stream, someone suggested I cut Bristly Bill from like kind of a combo-y deck that also had Minsc and Boo in it. And I said it was similar to saying that you should cut the Minsc and Boo. It's just like a, it's just like a single card win the game. It's like never really off plan, right? Obviously we're not like a beatdown deck, but builds another card kind of like Hex Drinker or Lelia or whatever that can just do that. Hey, Funky Time, thanks for the sub. Thanks for 26 months there. Anything new going on in Cube World? Not. I don't know about new. There's this Vegas qualifier thing I'm trying for him. I think Bill's better than Hex Drinker, yeah. Hex Drinker takes more mana to get rolling. Storm count 1. So it's nice to hold a Brainstorm in case they bat me on too, but I think I just gotta play this Elves. Just gotta play the damn Elves. I wouldn't even take it with the Duress. Fair enough. Wish this was an island, Yeah, I thought about hiding something against discard. I also thought about like using the Waterlogged Grove to let me use the LED. So like right next turn I could play the Spiral, right, if I really wanted to. I think I'm just gonna play the Escape anyway, but I have that option now because of the way that I stacked the top of my library. Crack LED for triple blue. Playing land first, of course. Cracked Waterlogged Grove. Draw Spiral, cast it. I think it's better to just play the Escape though. Both my draw 7s. Very interesting. Sick. I guess I just didn't have anything going on there. I think I was just going to Mystical Suitor for the Brain Freeze and go for that win. And then if something goes bad, if the Breach gets countered or whatever, you can try and, like, Narset or what have you. I think you'd have to play the draw 7. All right, 2 more. Wouldn't that be sick? Wouldn't that be sick to have, like, bookended 4-0s? 1 4-0 at the beginning, 1 4 at the end, just like all this trash in the middle. Colors are good. I do like having DRC in the opener, but I'm not going to keep a fucking 5-lander, right? I would love to see Bill Murray live. I watched a YouTube video of one of his live shows. They looked really clean. Like, I think the band he's touring with right now, his backing band is like really good. If I get the Surveil land, then I don't have to do all that fucking stomping ground this turn. Ideally, we untap with Jace and get to loot anyway. Yeah, there were a few like that. Zadream, the double Mox Naya deck had a really nice start. I think the blue like Reanimator deck with like 15 lands looked really good. Gotta be a real good fucking Malevolent Rumble, hum. If this looted found LED, then I think I would have played it out, cracked for red, and down ticked on Rumble, and just looked for Breach. I'm just dead to the 2020 though. That's what their name is based on, Mean Bean. But no, it's Bill Murray. That was some fucking tough shit, hum. Kinda hate it. Might be going to bed, folks. We'll see. Sometimes fast spawn doesn't do anything. Tidebinder could like stifle Anissa and trade with the forest. Slow him down a little bit. Maybe I'm just supposed to like Team Age for LED though. And then hope to do something with Narset next turn. You weren't ready for the music video when you looked up empty-handed? Yeah. Oh my god. This does nothing. What's wrong with me? I don't know why I thought I'd be able to Tidebinder a 6 retrace. Very clearly a static ability. I could have Tidebindered a Courser, comes with a play trigger if they found a land off the top. I just like threw my 3-2 away. Kinda wish I'd spent my last turn Trinket Maging. Nice turn 3. Yeah, I don't think Narset can find me anything. GG's. Alrighty, folks. I'm done. I'm super drained. Let's raid somebody, though. Let's share the love. I'm heartened to hear that some folks enjoyed the stream today. Some of those decks I thought were really good. But you can't win them all, hum. And at least we got that one trophy right at the start. A lot of tough opponents with good decks. Who shall we raid?